Hi, I'm Sarah Reddin, and I have the absolute blessing of serving as Vice President of Ministry Formation with Ascension. When considering the importance of all worker formation, the breadth and depth of impact is key. So as we scanned our ministry formation portfolio at Ascension to provide an example to offer as a part of this CHA project, my attention kept coming back to the practice of group prayer and reflection. I chose this because it is the practice of prayer and reflection that truly has the greatest range and greatest potential for what you might consider to be the hardest to reach colleagues serving in our ministries, those in direct patient care and affiliated roles. Now, all Catholic health ministries share a commitment to prayer and reflection. It's a key feature of how we go about living our mission and nurturing spirituality in the workplace. But when you really take a look at how prayer and reflection cultivate the interior space and spirits of individuals and groups over time, that's where you see this indelible imprint that makes the practice formative. The rigor, commitment, and new expansions we've created across Ascension is what we are highlighting in this segment. Leading group prayer and reflection is a competency and not one we can take for granted. For this reason, we teach leaders how to go about crafting and facilitating reflections that are both rooted in our Catholic ministry identity and inclusive of the diverse persons we serve beside. So that would be the first takeaway. Be sure you have a module, course, or way of teaching leaders how to craft and facilitate reflections. We can't ask our colleagues to perform a skill, any skill, that we aren't diligently teaching them. We encourage our team members to create their own reflections, but there are some days where you just need to press that easy button. And so this would be the second takeaway. Create resources for others to use. Our formation team generates daily reflections, which run about 2 to 3 minutes in length, and are published on more than a dozen internal intranet sites and through print resources. These follow a calendar of liturgical, holiday, and special observances, and feature our values and other inspirational material. They follow a set rubric of content, reflection question, call to action, and prayer. Now, publishing these reflections is all well and good, but truly integrating them to ensure they reach our associates and clinicians is where the rubber meets the road. And we've chosen to focus on reaching out to some of our hardest to reach colleagues, including our direct care providers and physicians. And this is my third takeaway. Be sure you have an integration strategy. It's a common occurrence to hear, what about formation for the bedside worker? Or how do we reach the clinic doc? We've undertaken tremendous efforts to do just that and bring formation to our nurses, environmental service workers, cafeteria staff, and others in direct caregiving roles. And this year, we've engaged in an expansion focused on physicians and advanced practice providers, both employed and aligned. When considering all worker formation, it's key to take into consideration those snack-sized experiences that can integrate into the daily or weekly rhythms of any associate or affiliated partner or provider. We often conflate the formation of each person to just the programs that bring people out of their work environments and into these set programs. And while there is certainly an important place for those in any formation portfolio, all worker formation compels us to consider ways to deliver reflection on identity in community over time in different ways, right within the clinical, operational, and administrative environment in which people work.